Hey everybody, Nate here. Another update on the Overland truck. Man, it's been a rough week, long week. It's been raining and cold and just kind of miserable, and lots of stuff going on. So not as much progress this week as last week or week before, but some good progress nonetheless. A lot of welding to do on this. So you can see we got this headache rack in. That's it's called a full pin weld all around here, so that is fully part of that subframe. It's not moving, and right now we just have it strapped up to the top, so it is loose, and we can figure out how we want the hose routing for the dipsticks and the transmission fill, and then how we're going to mount it. And we might reuse this or chop it up somehow or something. Not entirely sure yet what we're going to do on that, but we're going to keep playing with it. I did get my water tanks in the other day. This is one of them. This is a 95 gallon. It goes down between the frame rails, and it is going to sit down in here and sit up just below the cross members. So we're going to have some supports off of this, and here it's going to go back just above to that center pivot on the axle, so that won't come up and hit that. And this is going to be tank number 2. It's outside the habitat. It's 95 gallons. So tank number 1 is going to sit inside in the back. That will fill down into here. So total we'll have 235 gallons of fresh water available. And we'll have a switch we can use this one or not. So if we're in super cold temperatures, we just won't use this one. We won't have to worry about it freezing, and we'll use the upper one that's inside the habitat, so we don't have to worry about frozen water. And so that's super cool. We did a big fill on this. It's an 1.25 inch, and then the standard 1/2 inch vent, and then the drain on this one is down here at the bottom. That is a standard 1/2 inch drain. So nothing super special there. Extra thick. I got it 3/16, like a marine style tank, just to put up with a little bit of the extra bounce and wiggle and everything that goes on in these trucks. So that's going to go in there. Got the fuel tank mounted up. That's been done for a little while. Here's the other side of this headache rack, and I'm going to have a little room behind this before the front wall of the habitat. So on this rack up here somewhere is where we're going to mount the rest of these accessories that need to get mounted on there. I still need to take these off because I'm going to use those for something else. I'll show you guys that later. And I'm going to build a box in here for some storage, and then in the back here I'm going to have the standard angled pass through that goes all the way through to the other side. I might do some drawers in there, I'm not entirely sure. This is what's taken up all the welding. This is the subframe. You can see this is this outer rail that we put on. This will all get primed. Subframe there. These are all the cross members. This isn't all finished welded yet. And then we did this little extension in the back to account for the hydraulic lift that's going to hold the tires and the dirt bikes, motorcycles, and everything back there. So that's why that there. And then you'll see this tube is different. This one's shorter than the other side. The other side you can see is a 2x4. I think it's 2x4. Anyway, and this is 2x2. What I'm doing here is inside each one of these bays, here to here, there to there, the next one up, that's 8 feet total. I'm going to do a full width sliding deck. So these 3 bays are going to be full in the bottom half with 3 separate pieces of decking that's going to slide out and extend about 6.5 feet out away from the side of the truck. So we're going to have 8 foot by 6.5 ish deck outside our front door. So that'll be super fun. I'm really excited about that because that's just going to expand our living space in there. I went big on the windows. This is the passenger side wall. It's being primed. The guy's kind of, we've been chasing the rain in and out, but I got a nice big window here next to the couch. I did an extra large door. I'm going to build my own door. Just, I'm not really happy with the RV style stuff. Here is the kitchen window and the other window for the dinette. And then the back and front walls are still over there. We haven't done anything with those yet. So it is coming together. You can see how nice these welds are, all ground down flush and everything. This little bar here, it's kind of hard to see from here. Let me get over here. So this flat bar that we're welding onto here, what we're gonna do is once this whole thing is welded and we get all these flat bar pieces welded on, this is gonna get flipped over upside down. And then the bottom of this is gonna have a galvanized sheet over it. So that's gonna run the whole length and seal off the bottom of this from everything. So that'll be welded all the way around to kind of protect everything that's inside here, because I'm actually doing my floor inside here. So, and you can see here we did some full pass-through welded plugs, so I can run some things in between these cross members if I need to. Plus I've got access to this, so I can go down into here, over and up if I need to get into the walls, both sides. So these are also open in here, so if I do feel like going around the corner, I can. Not very fun, but it's doable. So anyway, that is pretty much it. I mean, like I said, it's super exciting, but it's a lot of welding, you know, like all this stuff gets welded all the way around, and then we got to flip it over and do the underside, and like, it's a lot. So it's taking some time. No big deal, is what it is. I got lots of decisions to make. Kind of undecided about siding and what I want the outside to be and be made of. I'd love your guys' comments down below if you could. Give me your opinion. I'd love to hear it. I've read a lot, looked a lot, touched and felt a lot, but just not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. So would love that opinion from you guys. And subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is super cool. I appreciate that, you guys, and like the video. And again, you have any questions, just let me know down below. All right, here, one last look before the weekend. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying your day. We'll see you next time. Later.